Buongiorno.
Oh, Tom, hi, how are you?
I'm very good.
You seen I'm not alone?
Yeah, no, I've seen that. Funny because if you look at, I have the same dog. It's a toy poodle, right?
Yes, I saw the photo. Yes, this is also this one is a beautiful toy. Is my beautiful company. Fun. Ah, it's quite the same, different color, but quite the same. Beautiful. What's the name?
Elsie.
Sì. No, this is Otello. Is a
Oh, a boyfriend.
important name. Okay. Tom, hello. I'm very glad you organized this special event. And also, it is my pleasure to take part of it and give my support. Unfortunately, this pandemic period and this lockdown, all people know, we had not the opportunity to meet each other personally. We hope in the future, next future. Do you remember we opened this showroom last year in summer, exactly during in the middle of the on a difficult period, but anyway, we are very satisfied for the results. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're very satisfied. Also, due to the wonderful collaboration of all Italia team, of the whole Italia team, and also, oh, what happens? And due to our CEO, Antonio Marelli, who deeply believed about this project. He believed to have this mono brand, Tom Dixon, and the results are here. This location is situated in a typical building at the end of 800 and historic center of Como. Is a very beautiful place with peculiar materials. In fact, you know, here inside we have stones walls on the ceiling, chestnut wooden, are all local products from the surrounding of these mountains. And Tom, did you know the Como area and have been recently here?
Yes, I have some friends in Como, and I'm also a guzzista. So I drive a motor guzzi, which is obviously in the town, the next town along. So I've been to Como and the surrounding region relatively recently, maybe 3 years, well, before the pandemic. I also saw the amazing Cristo installation, which is the next lake along, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Always wonderful. Personally, I'm in love with Como and the lake of Como, also with the surrounding small villages, because here there are a lot of beautiful villas where and beautiful places, luxury building, luxury hotel, where a lot of foreigner people that come from America, from USA, from Far East, from Europe, and I think is a place, is very right place for to appreciate your brand, Tom Dixon, the luxury.
Yeah.
And they are investing here a lot of. And normally they become our clients, our clients. So, Tom, how has it been since? You want to ask me something?
Yeah, I mean, the question I wanted to ask, you know, we have shops in Tokyo, we have shops in London and in New York. Como is beautiful, culturally very interesting, an amazing location, but it's very brave to open a mono brand store, right? So You think that this is possible to have a mono brand of a foreign designer in a smaller town in Italy? This is astonishing to me.
And I really very enthusiastic. Although we opened this during difficult period with continuous stop and go. In fact, we have just opened now. However, the results are very good, and because people like your products and they are very attracted. We hope that through the vaccine people and the tourists restart to travel, so the work, we came back the normal situation. In fact, we are ready. Let's go back to life.
Really? Is the shop open now?
Now it's open. We opened yesterday.
So you're in a different zone to Milan then?
It's a different zone. It depends the results about the COVID.
Yeah.
And yesterday, yes.
But you've been in the industry for a really long time. I mean, with another store, right? You've been for a long time in the furniture business. This is not a new venture.
Yes, as I already said before, I'm coming from a lighting company with a good experience, with a good knowledges. I'm also, so for this reason, we are very introduced in architect studios, in designer, in home decorator, also in general contractor. So we have a good relation. Then for us, it's important to have also good relations with the other lighting showroom. In fact, they are for us collaborators and non-competitors. Do you understand?
Now, this is interesting. Why? How?
Yes, then we think is very important from the beginning. For us, has been important the advertising. In fact, we agreed some subscription with the most important local magazine. For example, today is arriving a new one. Do you see Magic Lake? Is new press. Have you seen our advertising?
Amazing.
Important this one because they are distributed in the luxury hotel, in real estate offices, in the banks, where the luxury is very accepted. But for us, we think, as I think is for you, is very important for us social network now in this situation. Tom, I give you a question. How do you feel about monobrand showrooms? And what do you think the benefits of this format are?
Well, I think, most brands in the furniture and lighting business work with many different designers. And it's a very different model from, say, the fashion industry, where in fashion industry, it's very normal to have one designer representing one brand. So we started a company which is very different in format to most of our competition, yeah? And this idea that there's a one vision, one aesthetic really comes from how they do branding and building companies in the fashion business. So it's quite important to have a universe that you can demonstrate how things fit together and tell your story in a more clear way. I think a lot of furniture shops, although they might have more breadth and lighting shops, it can be quite confusing for the consumer because there's so many different ideas in the same space. So for us, mono brands are really important because it allows us, even in a small footprint, to have a clearer message to the people who are interested in what we do.
Okay, of course. And Tom, you have organized this special event 24 hours in Milan. Can you tell us why you decide to do this and how can people get involved with?
Okay, so we were invited to do many trade fairs, all the time. There's so many design fairs in the world. And the format that we decided to do was to try and squeeze the maximum amount of content from the shortest amount of time, yeah? And that was a format called 24 hours that we kind of invented before the pandemic. But now that the pandemic has come along, it's become interesting for us to see whether we can adapt the format so that we can be in places without traveling, because we are not able to travel. And this has been very effective in Sweden. We tried it very recently. And I think, the Salone has a massive impact on the global industry. Yeah. It's important to remember that it's the biggest and most important date in the calendar. So although it's great that we're going to do it in September, for us, April is the beginning of the year. It's the beginning of the new innovations. It's the time when we show people what the latest ideas are. And then we then start the promotional calendar and the rest of it. So we hadn't been in Milan last year, and we were not prepared to just let the date go. And so we made as much effort as possible to get in touch with old friends and new friends like you to make sure that that we were able to keep the momentum going of innovation, new ideas, because our business lives off new ideas, right? And we can't just keep on waiting for things to become normal.
All these things, so yes, okay. And last year was not the exhibition, but we are working with your products. In fact, from your brand, the most important pieces are the lighting. Also here for us in pole position there is, I can say, there is a Melt family, but we know when a client come inside our showroom is personally attracted about everything of your brand. He is attracted from the lighting, okay, but then they look for the furniture, the object, and the accessories. For this reason, we are already enlarging our work here, our showroom. In fact, we are planning to open, we are as soon as possible in July, in August, another showroom here inside the same building, here inside the same place, at the first floor, because we would like to offer at the client the mood of Tom Dixon, because he's okay, he come in attractive from the spring, from the mirror, from the belt, but he has to understand that can organize all the home with your products, with the furniture and the object. Okay. And we are working where already we're working very well, because of the products people like very much. And I hope Tom, you are be able to come in Italy, here to come in Como. You will be welcome, and so to appreciate our new concept. We will be ready in August.
Seriously, because I know what Italian people are like. In Agosto, you all go to the beach, right? Are you sure you're going to be there if I arrive?
but in Italy there are beautiful beach.
Yeah.
Also in August, the Lake of Como is fantastic. And we hope to organize a very warm event together with you.
Okay, well, I'll look forward to it. I'll definitely be there. Even if I'm banned from traveling, I'm going to find a way of sneaking over the border to arrive, yeah? So I'll really very much look forward to that. So thank you very much for hosting me in Como, and thank you very much for all the support. And thank you for showing me your dog.
Oh yes, it's here. Sure, will be with me. Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. And Tom, I enjoy your day, and let's keep in touch.
Thank you very much. A presto.
A presto. Ciao, 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 Tom.
Prestissimo.